Good morning, people. Yesterday I went and saw the unbearable weight of massive talent, the Nick Cage movie. Nick Cage the movie. And if you're like me, you might not be the biggest fan of Nick Cage, but you've probably seen all his biggest roles. Whether you went out and looked for him because you hear how great the movie was, or you were sitting on the floor playing with your toys, and your parents were watching the movie, and you sat there and you got engaged, and you loved the movie yourself. So I think most people have seen the Nick Cage movie, and if you ever see a Nick Cage movie, honestly, if you ever seen a Nick Cage movie and liked the movie, this movie is for you. This movie is just like, it's a love letter to not only Nick Cage, but all Nick Cage fans. It's hilarious. And his pairing with Pedro Pascal, their pairing might be one of the best duos I've seen on television. I mean, on a movie screen in years. I can't remember a duo that great. Everything they say together is phenomenal. All their scenes are funny. There's one scene when they're on LSD. I won't spoil it, but it's so funny. It's one of the scenes you can probably guess out of the trailers. Stems from them being on LSD. Some of the things they do in the movie is quite predictable. Like you can tell, like when the actual story and the plot gets going, you can tell from the jump who did what, and what. You can already tell. One character is accused of doing this, but you already can tell which character already did it. That's from one scene at the birthday party. Where Nick Cage speaks to Pedro Pascal's character's birthday party. That birthday party can tell you what's going on, who did what, and what. It's pretty predictable. And a lot of the misdirections they have throughout the movie are pretty predictable. But it's endearing. It's heartfelt. You feel for these characters, even though you probably know what's going to happen. And they kind of tell you what's going to happen throughout the movie because it's a quite meta movie. So yeah, if you like Pedro Pascal, if you like Nick Cage, I think this movie's for you. It's a great comedy. I'm glad to see comedies back in the movie theaters. We've already had two great comedies this year, The Lost City and this. So yeah, peace.